This is Kelly Miller of Healthcare IT News. We're here today with Guillermo Moreno of Experis Healthcare Practice. Thank you for being with us today.
You're welcome, Kelly. Glad to be here.
So tell us, how has the health IT job market grown over the past few years? How does it compare to other industries?
Well, the healthcare IT market has grown exponentially next to any other market in the U.S. We're the leading occupational market in the U.S. today. When you look at the growth in this market next to other industry, we're one of the few ones that is in the low digits in terms of unemployment. So it's exponential and huge right now.
What are the most in-demand job skill sets right now? What about a few years from now?
At the moment, there's a lot of focus around some of the mandates for the government. So the information technology space is in huge demand. So clinical background folks with IT expertise is an area that has huge demand. So you look at the gamut of all opportunities in the marketplace, from clinical informatics to IT implementation to nursing backgrounds with an IT twist or experience in it. It really is all over the place. And then we're seeing a surgence of the onslaught of movement from the mass media industry into healthcare as well. So tweeting and Facebook and all those other aspects of industry are causing us to move into that environment as well and use these technologies just like other industries have.
Great. How important is a clinical background in pursuing a health IT career?
It's highly important from the perspective of understanding that at the end of the day, in these systems that we're trying to onboard into healthcare organizations, payer and provider in the marketplace, is really being used by a clinician at the end. So understanding their day in the life, how they interact with these tools and these solutions is very important. So when you look at the marketplace today, a lot of organizations are looking for people that have either an IT background, that have then learned the process of working in healthcare organizations, or the flip side, clinicians that are actually leading the practice of medicine on either side of the spectrum and working in the information technology space, helping their cohorts understand how to onboard technology into it. So it's very important in the marketplace.
There has been some criticism that the ONC's Community College Consortia program is not adequately preparing graduates for work in health IT due to lack of training. Can you talk about this program and its perceived strengths and weaknesses?
That's very interesting. You asked the question. We last night met with one of the regions for the community colleges, and clearly they have a very tall order in front of them to actually train all of these professionals in the marketplace. And I think there may be a little bit of a disconnect in terms of the market understanding what they're doing and what's coming out of these programs. There's a perception that the community colleges are putting out young professionals that are maybe not college graduates and going into the information technology space, and really what's coming out is a mix of that. There's roughly about 51% of the professionals that are coming out of the community colleges with ONC grants and training that are professionals that either have a healthcare or an IT background that are getting trained today to help us in this marketplace. They're having difficulty placing those individuals because they're having a reaction from the market that is reverse to what they would expect. So there's a little bit of an education that needs to happen in terms of what ONC charged these organizations to do and what the market needs to recognize they're doing, and give the opportunity for these professionals to actually engage in healthcare, work with our companies, and get an opportunity to show what their value is.
So Guillermo, can you tell us what advice you would give someone pursuing a career in health IT?
I would suggest to them that they actually understand what healthcare is all about first and foremost. There's huge opportunity in the healthcare marketplace for anybody that wants to get engaged. Clearly there's a lot of deficiency in the market, so get engaged in your local communities, understand what your healthcare organizations are living, and then marry that together with what direction you want to take as a professional in your career.
Great. What are the best online resources for careers in health IT?
There's a lot of social media and engaging opportunities with organizations like LinkedIn and Facebook and others that are in the space constantly talking and amassing talent across the space. So clearly get engaged with those engines that are there that have broad audience and broad communication, because there's a lot of opportunity and message that comes out of it for everybody that's engaged in looking for opportunities. And then, the traditional, engaging with organizations like ourselves that have a national footprint and can actually help an individual either find an opportunity in a local marketplace or actually look nationally for opportunities. So it's a little bit of both.
How might the 2012 presidential election affect the HIT job market?
Great question. I think I would hope that it isn't a political game, as a lot of times it tends to be. this is an agenda that we should all be on board and we should all embrace. We need to change the course and way in which healthcare is engaging technology and at the end of the day support clinicians in what they're supposed to do, and that is provide better care. So will one party or another unrail, derail, whatever the term would be, the current thrust of where we're going is something that all of us are concerned about, and I think hopefully at the end of the day we'll all understand that this is in the better interest of the country and all of us as individuals. So technology is a part of healthcare today. It needs to continue to be a part of healthcare, and we all need to continue to drive towards having a holistic health record.
Great. Well, thank you for being with us today, Guillermo.
We appreciate the opportunity. Thank you very much.
This is Kelly Miller from Healthcare IT News, speaking with Guillermo Moreno of Experis.